Okay, that's cute. It's like closing the book. That's kind of adorable. All right, I don't know if this is slow because of my computer or early access. Loading screens. Okay. Oh, I see there's a progress bar below it. Did not even register that. Okay. It's like half done. All right, I guess I've been spoiled with, I hate to bring up The Sims 4, like at the very beginning of playing Paralives, but that's what I'm familiar with. That's what I know is The Sims 4. And I remember, was it The Sims 2 or 3? The loading screens were crazy. I mean, I could have just had a really bad computer back then, but um, it just took forever. And now I've been spoiled because with The Sims 4, it really doesn't take that long, at least on my computer. Um, so, okay. I mean, but this is the start of a whole new game, so it's not like I'm like loading back into an already started game, so maybe that's why it's taking so long. So, okay. Yeah, I really like this art style. This is really cute. I like that it's stylized. Like it's its own style. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get used to this. So moving the camera. Okay, so yeah, so I'd seen people talk about this like it's in English. Okay, rotate the camera. Okay, oh, kind of inverted to what? Okay, zoom camera. Okay, all the way out. Okay, go to the next wagon by clicking on the blue rectangle. Oh, okay, and I can, if I press and hold the middle mouse button and drag, then it does that. Okay, how do I rotate? Oh, yeah, that's like backwards to what I'm used to. Because when I play The Sims 4, I think I have the other, like I think I have it use the Sims 3 camera settings. Okay, by clicking on the blue rectangle. Let's do it. Go here. Oh, can I not like be centered on him? Okay, I can move the camera. That's right, I forgot I can move the camera. Aww. Meepy. Meepy indeed. Okay. Select a household or create new household. Okay, I can't click. Okay, how do I? Okay. Ah, all right. It's gonna take me a bit to get used to these controls. All right, who are you? Gervais household. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and read all these out loud just in case people want to like have this on in the background for company while they're doing dishes. That's what I like to do. Okay, the Gervais household. Julian is good at his job, maybe a little too good. It's all he thinks about. He considers his ambition and perfectionistic tendencies to be his greatest qualities. His compulsive need to be the best is fed by his relationship with his corporate rival, Samantha, in an epic battle of professional passive aggressiveness. However, he'll never admit the pang of loneliness he feels when he's out of the office. Maybe there's more to life than overhead fluorescent lighting and cubicle walls? So we can either edit in ParaMaker or play with this household. Well, let's go read through everybody else first. Okay, you look interesting. I like your hair. Yeah, I really like your hair. Okay, the Nasser household. Anissa is quite well known in town. Thanks to her job at the coffee shop, she knows everyone by name and manages to brighten everybody's day. During her time off, her fellow townies can hear her playing guitar. Now that so many new folks are moving in, time will tell how Anissa as well as the town will adjust. What will she learn? Who will she meet? All right, I like her vibe. I like that her nails match her hair. She looks good in purple. Okay, this looks like parents with some kids. The Preston Beaumont household. The Preston Beaumonts are the perfect family, or at least they seem to be. Peeking behind the white picket fence will reveal Pauline's rigidity, Gerard's struggle with his work life balance, and Zoe trying her best to figure herself out alongside her baby brother Adrian. So, yeah, so like teenager on her phone. Sounds about right. Okay. I don't think I'm ready for family gameplay. I think until I get used to it, probably one para at a time is all I can handle. Okay, the Barnes household. Okay, immediately makes me think of Barnes and Noble. Okay, I just realized he's holding a book, so I wonder if they did that on purpose. Kareem loves all things cozy and comforting. Oh my gosh, okay, I really like him. He enjoys the simple things in life, rainy days, black coffee, and a good book. Okay, maybe not the black coffee part. He spends his time escaping into stories as the trials of day to day life are a little overwhelming for him at times. Maybe he'd like someone to share his stories with. Okay, yeah, I feel like I resonate with this guy the most. Also, his hair is the most similar to mine. I I want to read through all of them, but I don't think I'm going to play with a pre-made household. I think I'm going to have to create my own. But let's just see who's in town, right? Because we're going to be able to meet these people, right? I think the Marquez, Marquez household. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. All great towns need a great place to eat, and Sebastian is here to deliver. Alongside his son Eli, Sebastian's goal as the new chef in town is to open a fantastic restaurant for the residents. He's often seen outdoors, picking vegetables for recipe tasting or hiking with his son. However, getting to know Sebastian may reveal hidden, unexpected secrets. What kind of secrets? I like the outdoorsy thing, though. That's cool. The O'Reilly household. Okay, I love their vibe. I love her shirt with the strawberries. I love those age spots. And I love this woman's hair and her record tattoo. This is like, this is who I want to be when I become an old lady. Kind of already an old lady. And her name is Florence. Oh, their names are Florence and Faye. I love that. When I hear Florence, I think of Florence and the Machine. And I love Florence and the Machine. It's giving cool grandma vibes. Okay. Florence and Faye have been happily married for 30 years. They've been together through thick and thin, supporting each other and holding hands through the best and worst of times. Both now retired, Florence can focus on her garden, and Faye can relax and listen to her favorite vinyl records. Every morning, they enjoy reminiscing about beautiful memories created over a lifetime. They both relish every single day knowing soulmates exist, waiting for the next life where they'll be sure to find each other again. Okay, that's really sweet, but also kind of sad. Okay, business lady, the Stark household. It's a stark contrast. Look at those nails. Those are those are some sharp nails. Okay, also, if my hair were in a ponytail that slicked back, I would get a headache. Samantha, oh, this is the work rival. Okay, Samantha has worked her way to the absolute top. She prides herself on engaging her employees through team building activities and curating a positive workplace environment. So when her greatest rival, Julian, threatens all of her accomplishments as well as those of her team, she simply must take action. Okay, well clearly they need to go from like enemies to lovers, right? Like that's what needs to happen with their story. Like they need to realize that they work better as a team and join forces and they can both move up the ladder. Okay, this dude's rocking out to his earbuds. Okay, actually, he looks like he's having fun. The Reed household. If charisma had a name, it'd be Leon Reed. That's interesting. Leon, not Liam, but Leon with an N as in Nancy. Okay, he knows exactly how to charm and schmooze his way into getting what he wants. It's essentially his greatest quality, but maybe it's even his greatest flaw? Yeah, probably. Probably, dude. Aw. Again with the strawberries. That's super cute. Yeah, they look cute. The Darcier household. Celine loves cupcakes, romance movies, and frolicking through fields in her best sundress. Kian loves spicy chicken wings, restoring his old motorcycle, and moshing at heavy metal concerts. Together, well, it turns out that cute pink dresses look great in a mosh pit, as does black icing on cupcakes. What more can these two opposites learn from each other? Okay, that's really cute. And that girl reminds me of, oh, I've forgotten her name. How could I forget her name? She's a YouTuber who lives like she romanticizes everything in her life. She's got red hair. Her name will come to me, and she's got great book recommendations. And she literally frolics through fields like as exercise. That's her exercise. It's gonna drive me crazy that I can't remember her name. I might need to pause and look her up. Oh, three people here. Okay, I thought I just clicked on one. Is this like a roommate situation? What do we have going on here? The Wolf household. Celebrating something? You absolutely want to invite Rebecca, Bianca, and Monica. They're not only the life of the party, they are the party. However, life has a way of reminding us all of a simple fact. We all have to grow up at some point. Will these three friends be able to handle the ups and downs of careers, bills, and maybe even family life, all while continuing to uphold their status as party legends? That's funny. Okay, and then we've got the Strong household. Yeah, she looks like a badass. I was gonna say, can I say that? Yeah, I can say that. It's not crazy cursing. I like all her buttons. Okay, Tyree is not only artistically brilliant, but also loves to share her gifts with her community, prioritizing values such as love, acceptance, equality, and sustainability. Sustainability, that's cool. I wonder how that's going to play into the gameplay. Through her art and music, she promotes individuality and freedom of expression. Her main goal is to fight for what's right and to uplift positive voices in the community. That's cool. I'm a fan. Okay, let's see. All right, so all great options, but I'm going to create a new household. Okay. Okay, there's a lot happening here. What's going on? So down here we have a picture. We can add someone, appearance, clothing, personality, body, face, hair, makeup, tattoos, and then outfit. Okay, so I'm in a okay. All right, body. What kind of, let's see, how do I turn you? Oh, okay. So I right click. Oh, goodness. You have quite a large chest. That doesn't need to be quite that big. Hmm, not chest position. Okay, let's take a look at some presets here. Um, Not that there's anything wrong with having a chest that big. It just feel like she might get some back problems because she's gonna topple over forward here. What's a nice kind of, it's kind of a got a nice little pouch going there. Maybe you have, oh, thick thighs. Just saw a video the other day about thick thighs. Thick thighs really do save lives. Studies show. Okay, I clicked on her. I didn't notice this ticket down at the bottom. First name, last name, age. So we have baby, toddler, child, preteen, teen, young adult, adult, elder. So like I said, for right now, um, I'm just going to do one sim, and I think young adult. Once I get more comfortable with the game, then we can start throwing in some of the other age ranges. Okay, female, male, non-binary, or advanced. Okay, so we can select pronouns. We have pregnancy, they can get pregnant, can get others pregnant, or neither. Breastfeeding, they can either breastfeed or not. And in relationships, they can get jealous by seeing a partner kissing or getting intimate with someone else, seeing a partner have any physical contact with someone else, and never get jealous. Um, let's see. Uh, I, I guess I'll just leave these like this, how they are. She, her, can get pregnant, breastfeed, and only kissing or intimate will make them get jealous. Um, yeah. Okay. So, okay. Skin details. Moles. Okay. Um, so that's a mole. Oh, that's right. I keep clicking the wrong button to move them. That's a mole. Can I zoom in? I can zoom in. Cool. Oh, cool. Okay. And I like that I can put all of these on. Oh, that made that bigger. Okay, so I don't know if this is a glitch, but like you click this and you can see in this little picture up top here that that's where that's going to show up. But here there is no spot there, but yet it covers it with a giant spot. Is it like multiple spots? I don't know. Oh, okay. And then I click that and I can position it, rotate it, flip it, and scale it. Okay. Okay, nope. And I can change the color. And I think this is the custom color. Okay, that's what that black is. The black is a custom, or the black is showing what the color is going to be. Okay, and then so we can have, oh, I see. Okay. So you change the location on the body where it is. It was on this arm. Now it's on this arm. I think. But now this is on the face. Okay. Huh. What? Okay, so this is moles. So it's not, because even though I had arm selected, it still showed that she had moles on her face. So like whether I have face selected or arm selected, when I click this, it still puts moles on her face. Why do I feel like I'm not understanding that? Okay. Okay, and then chest. Oh, we have one right there in the middle. That's kind of cool. And then we can put one on her back. Again, I keep doing the wrong click. Well, her hair's kind of in the way. I feel kind of bad having her just like in her underwear, but I need to see all the moles. Oh my gosh, I just realized we're still on the train and there's literally people right there, like sitting in that seat. Like I can see somebody's hair. So she's just like here in her underwear. Okay. All right. Body hair. I think maybe I'll explore some of this stuff more um, at another time. Yeah, body shape, that's fine. Okay, so for face, I don't know, I feel like she looks kind of sad. I mean, she's quite pretty, but I feel like, I don't know, her eyes look sad. Okay, not quite sure where to start. We'll leave her skin how it is. Maybe we make her eyes. Oh, she's looking up. Okay, lots of options here. She looks kind of tired. Let's just go with that. Brown eyes are good. Stay with brown. Okay, so we can do eyebrows. Oh, eyelashes, highlights in the eyes, and dark circles. And of course, all of these details here. Like maybe we draw this. Whoop, what did I just do? Okay, is there like an undo button? There is. Okay, so how much did I change that? Okay, so that is the inner eye. Okay, I thought I was on the outer eye, but this is inner eye. Okay, so what if we drag the outer eye? Oh, I can go out and, okay, yeah, that's really cool. So again, I hate to be comparing things to The Sims, but I, there were so many things in The Sims that I was like, I know the tool is here. I know I should be able to do the thing I'm picturing in my mind, but I, for the life of me, cannot figure out what I'm supposed to click on to make that particular thing happen. Because like I would click on something to move something, but that wasn't the thing that I needed to click on to move that thing. Anyway, okay. Eyelashes. She's got lovely lashes. We don't need to make them any bigger than they are now. Highlight. Oh, what kind of art style are we going for? That's okay, I like that. But what about that? Hmm. Oh, no, I like the original highlight. I wonder if I would have liked that highlight more if that's what she had started with. Okay, let me like take a step back. Do I like that or that? Yeah, I think I'll stick with that one. Okay, and then dark circles. Does she need to have some dark circles? I don't know that that's really dark circles. I think it's just, okay. Well, that looks a little bit more. Although, okay, yeah. So it's not actually like okay. Yeah, it's just like a shadow. Okay, it's just a little bit. Oh, I was thinking we could do both. Okay, so I think maybe that one or that one. Maybe that one. Okay, nose. Your nose is fine. It's kind of a small nose. Um, Again, I really like this art style, right? So you've got like these highlights here on each side and on the top, and then as I turn it, like the highlight's still there, but yeah, I really like this art style. I think it's really unique. Um, I mean, it might not be unique, I don't know, but I've never seen something like this before. I think it looks cool. I'm a fan. Okay, so her mouth did look like she was sad. Maybe it's a combination of her mouth is a little downturned and I feel like her eyebrows are down a little. So let's maybe see if just moving the corner of her mouth up just a little. Yep, tiniest little movement up. She doesn't look quite so sad anymore. Looks great. Okay. Um, facial. Oh, wait, what was teeth? Oh, okay. That's a lot of big white teeth. Okay. Um, So I'm sorry, what can this look like? So we can do that. I don't know what the difference is. Okay, or we can do where I can actually see separate teeth. Why does that feel a little disturbing? Maybe it's just because her smile's a little disturbing. Okay, so we could have a lot of like sort of, is there dental work happening there, or is it just like, I can't tell if those are outlines or if that's like metal, like there's hardware in there. What, what is that? I can't tell what I'm looking at. I, it looks like there's little smiley faces on the teeth. Not quite sure what's going on there. Okay, as creepy as it was, I think I want to go with the sort of simplistic. Okay, but what if I turn that off? It looks exactly the same. That versus that. Okay, let me look at it from this angle. That versus that. Yeah, it looks the same, so I'm just going to leave it off. Okay. Facial structure. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I think she looks fine. Um, I might mess with her ears. So we can do ears, forehead, okay, jaw, chin, cheeks. I know I'm like, oh, I'm not going to spend too much time on Create a Sim, but oh, I'm so sorry. Not Create a Sim, Paramaker. Okay, I really got to get used to that. It's like when people are in The Sims and they say it doesn't cost, like they'll say like, oh, this item is $30. No, it's not. It's 30 simoleons. Always bugged me. So I'm going to try and catch myself and make sure that I'm doing um, that I'm using the right terminology. Okay, we don't want facial hair. Why am I looking at that? Okay. I mean, maybe she has a little bit of mustache. That can happen, but I don't think I want that. Okay, skin details. So, all right, moles. Oh, excuse me. Scars. That's cool. I don't know what this was. Okay. It's like cuts and stuff. Okay. I don't know what's, okay, so we've got like, we've got freckles. Okay, so you can layer these. So I like the idea of like freckles or moles or, well, I think because of the placement, I think that's actually like acne. I think these are acne, but I think those are, yeah, those are freckles and moles and stuff. Um, and that looks like 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, all right, let's move on to hair. So I'm excited about the hair because I saw some really cool options here. So we have short hair, medium hair, long hair, tied up hair, hair coverings, and facial hair. Um, I have short hair. I actually just got it cut the other week. It was down below my shoulders before. Um, this is not as short as I've gone in the past. Um, Still haven't decided if I like it or not. I liked it at the time, but now I'm like, did I go too short? And of course, you can't really see it very well because I have terrible lighting and I'm wearing headphones. Um, I do like the idea of having some sort of like textured hair. Um, I've seen some cool. Ooh, she looks cute with bangs. Okay, that's a look. Okay, so that's an option. But ones like this, like these looked really cool when I saw some people playing with some of these as options. Right. I know I said she looked good with bangs, but no, I don't. I don't like that. Just no. Okay, this is cute. Um, whoops. I'm trying to scroll. Oh, because this is all just medium. I'm like, where's the rest of the textured hair? We've got some braids. Looks like they did a really good job, like the detail of that. Okay, so I kind of like this one, but let's see what else is there. So long hair. Okay, yeah, so long hair we've, oh yeah. I like that I have to like zoom out to see it all. I remember, okay, I swear to God, I'm not always going to be referencing The Sims 4, but I remember when I think it was Island Living. Yeah, Island Living came out in The Sims 4, and the hairstyle that came with, it was the Mermaids pack, right? And somebody said something about like, oh, that hair, it was kind of like this. It's like, oh, that looks extreme. Like nobody's hair is that big. My hair, my hair is that big. Like, yeah. Um, anyway, okay. So, yes, people's hair can get that big. Yeah, I really like this one. Oh, I must have put some skin detail on there that I didn't realize. Or was that always there? I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so that's like an updo. Oh, yeah, I like that. That one's fun. Yes. Super cute. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of fly through some of these just to, ooh, clip. That is nice. Simple. Okay. Head coverings. I don't think I want her in a head covering. I might do another game with someone a head covering, but I think, whoops. Oh, sorry, let me undo the head covering. There we go. Okay, makeup. I don't think I'm really gonna do that much with the makeup. I might give her some lip color, but I like that we have all these eyeliner options. Okay, that is a style that I've seen, uh, and I I don't know how they do it. Okay, so I'm going to click the change colors and let's go with something a little bit closer to her natural color. Um, oh, so cool. Okay, so yeah, just something like a little bit, just a little bit. Hmm. Okay, so I like that color, but now I'm not liking that it's only on the inside. Okay, so we're gonna close out of that, close out of that. So this is like a matte look. It's actually really pretty. That dark color is actually really nice. That looks really nice on her. Okay, and then we have like shiny, and then we have, I don't know how that's different from that if I change the color, but I like it. This is a cool look, the sort of two-tone. Okay, so yeah, I don't really, is that like textured? Is that like when you have chap lips and you put lipstick on and it looks all funky? This looks two-toned. Yeah, I think I liked this one, the matte look, but we'll just make it as, as much as I like that really dark look. No, 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 no. Is that, what is that? What is that file? Does the file mean, what is that? Why am I mousing over it and it's, okay, I thought it was turning it the other pink color. I must have accidentally had my mouse on the wrong thing. Okay, so, ugh. Okay, now I don't know. Because it's matte, I'm not liking it as much. Okay, maybe if we go with the shiny and make the shiny one slightly, eh, is that, fine, it's fine. I'm spending so much more time on this than I was planning on. Oh, I like that, it's cute. Okay, little hearts. She kind of looks like a deer, and I kind of love it, but we're not doing that. Yeah, I think this is good because of the art style. Like, it just gives them a little bit more dimension to get a little bit of... Okay, but do we want just there on the cheek? No, I think we want the whole thing. Yeah. And then full face paint. So, okay. And then what is this? Tattoos. Maybe we start with no tattoos, and then through gameplay, we work that into the story. That, like, maybe she's going to get a tattoo. Okay, so outfits. So we have casual. It looks like there's 3 dots. Formal, workout, and pajamas. Okay, so let's zoom out. So again, this is kind of, I'm not a fan of this altogether. Uh, Hat and face accessories, so headwear. That's cute. Yeah, she's like, looks like, is that supposed to be a deer? I don't know, but I like it. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Give me all the cottagecore. Mushroom hat. I love it. Okay, we're gonna have to find a way to work that in. Also, if you're a fan of this, go watch Rachel Maxey's video on when she made a mushroom hat. Okay, and then go watch her video on when she made Pink Pony Club, but make it vintage. Okay, I'm actually... Oh! And then go watch her video about when she made herself into a pumpkin. Just all the whimsy. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Uh, it's giving wizard. My husband hates the phrase, it's giving. Okay, I wasn't even looking at all of these categories. Okay, so we have caps, beanies, hats, head coverings, and masks. Yeah. Okay, and then for glasses, we have thin frames, thick frames, miscellaneous eye cover. Okay, so that's, I'm assuming that that's something that's going to be coming later because this is early access. Okay, jewelry, earrings. Can't see her earrings because of the hair that I chose, so that's on me. Little UFOs though, that's really cute. I would wear those in real life. Are these ketchup bottles? Oh my gosh, it's ketchup with little dangly beads coming out. That's the ketchup coming out. Wait, is that ketchup or is that like a blood bag? Like an IV thing? You know what? I'm gonna leave that a mystery. I'm not gonna change her hair so that we can see it better. I'm just gonna maybe we'll take a look at that another time. The little suns are cute, but yeah, I can't see any of those, so we're not worried about that. Okay, so then we have piercings. Okay, I feel like I don't know. Is she cool enough to have a piercing yet? I don't know. Maybe we work up to a piercing. I used to have a piercing. I had a nose piercing when I was in college, but I left it out for like an hour too long and it closed up. It's very sad. Oh, this is a cute necklace. The sun and the stars. Don't like the gold, but we have some pearls. We have that sort of infinity. Just the classic, like, classic key. Is the key, like, disappearing into her boobs? What's going on? Why can't I? It's showing a key, but it's just showing the top of the key. Okay, what is that? I don't know what that is. Is that like a ribbon? You know what? I bet that's what it is. I bet her boobs are a little bit too big. So we're gonna... Nothing wrong if that's, you know, how big your boobs are. Good for you. But I think for what we're doing here, where did that necklace go? Is that the one that I wanted? Or maybe I was gonna do that one. You know what? I don't think I want any necklaces. No necklaces. Okay, I like that I can clear them all at the top there. That's good. Medical items. Okay, so not that we could see it, but she could have a hearing aid or a mask. I'm going to say no for those. All right, tops. Okay, I really need to limit myself. Otherwise, I really and truly am going to spend forever in Paramaker. Caught myself before I said it wrong that time. Yeah, her chest isn't that big. Well, I don't know. Maybe when you look at it from that angle. Yeah, you know what? Let's make it a little bit smaller. Let's go back here. Let's let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Okay. So chest position. So that's like if we move it up, oh, and they get perky. Okay. And then if we move it left, I don't know what that does. It was all the way over here. So does that mean that was changing? Was that changing? Oh, oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. What about chest? Okay, there we go. Chest size. So let me go. We'll go from here. Chest size. So we're gonna go. Oh, no, not bigger. Smaller. Just more like I said, like balanced. Like, well, because if she's, I think that was like right in the middle. Oh, and then okay, so down here you can specifically go for size, and oh, and you can drag it there. That's cool. All right, so what if we go 50? There you go. That's. But what I was saying was that I was distracting myself. Um, if like maybe she goes on a health kick and she gets like really fit or something, she's probably going to lose some of that size because I think I've seen that in game where like they can work out and their um, physical composition can change. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Secondary items that you can have here. A mushroom shirt. I I love this. I love this. Yes, give me a mushroom shirt. I'm not even going to look at all the other categories. We have casual shirts, we have dress shirts, sweatshirts, swimwear, pajamas, outer layers, and costume tops. We'll look through those when we're finding other outfits. I don't like. those, but maybe we can have, do we need skinny jeans? I don't know about the skinny jeans. Have something a little more comfortable looking. Skirt could be cute. I don't even know what this woman's vibe is going to be like. I like the cuff. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe a different color. We do we do browns, whites? White pants is no. Let's do a blue jean. I don't know how to oh, that's not too bad actually. Yeah, there we go. Kind of faded blue jean. All right. I was gonna say I don't really know a whole lot about like color wheels and stuff. Um, okay. Full body outfits. Maybe we look at that for like some of the formal stuff. Okay, yeah, dresses and jumpsuits overall. Okay, we're not looking into that yet. We're looking at shoes. So I feel like I haven't figured out her vibe. I don't know what she's going to be like personality wise. Should she have tennis shoes though? Or should we just leave her with the sandals? Maybe the sandals aren't yellow. Maybe the sandals are orange or brown. Red. That looks weird with the white on the top. I thought I'd like the white. You know what? Maybe the sandals stay yellow. That's fine. We'll leave the sandals yellow. Okay. Uh, you know what? I should probably check. Lyra, I'm so sorry. Hey. uh, yes. I'm so sorry. So I'm doing a horrible job with this. I'm going to, let's see. Let me figure this out. I'm going to lower the in-game volume. It's almost okay, and then increase the mic audio and move the mic closer. Did that actually do anything? Let me also turn that down that way. Okay. Yeah, so that may have helped. So sorry about that. I'm doing okay. I'm excited to play this game because I've seen I've specifically tried not to like deep dive too much into it because I don't want to spoil too much of it. But I've seen a lot um, of cool stuff. So that's how I'm doing. I can't tell. I think somebody is knocking on the door. Yeah, hold that thought. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. All right, again, I'm going to put the microphone right here. Um, yeah, so sorry about that. We've got some friends over. My husband is playing Warhammer Kill Team, I think. Or maybe not Kill Team, maybe the full game. Anyway, so uh, my friend was just leaving and saying goodbye. Okay. Um, all right. So accessories. So socks. Oh, cool. Can I have other like medical things? Gloves. Uh, stockings. Okay. I want to get into the actual gameplay. So I keep saying that I'm gonna do this quickly and then okay, so we're gonna do full body outfits, dresses. Okay, that's pretty. It's simple. The lilac is nice. Heels. Classic heel. Let's make the heel a darker purple. Okay, and then workout. I mean, that's that's fine how it is. I like that. It's kind of like cloud pants, pajamas. Also, also can stay just how it is. What am I doing? That's what I was looking for. Costumes. Okay, pajamas, you can have a bathrobe, you can be the Among Us person. Never played that game. Uh, okay, and then the cow. Okay, all right, hold that thought. All right, so here they are. We should come up with a name. Sheila. Mm, gal. She's a gal. Godot. No, because I'll think of Godot every time. Maria. I just met a girl named Maria. Maria Sophia. That sounds like a first and a middle name. Hmm. Roy. I don't know about Maria. Clara. Maybe Clara. Strangler. Hmm. Ugh, that sounds violent. That sounds like a first name. Jordan. Nordcap. Bruffer. Lopez. Cooper. Clara Cooper. Maybe she's a superhero. Oh my gosh, couldn't think of the word superhero. Okay, so what are some of the other things? Okay, personality. That's what we have to make an actual decision on. I say we. Let's see. I have to get this sorted here. Okay. The vibe. So pick one. Overjoyed parafolks. Okay, so they're called parafolks. Yeah, parafolks. Get happy easily and like to spread joy around. They thrive the most when they are happy. Serious parafolks are ambitious and goal-oriented. They thrive the most when they are achieving great things. Okay, they thrive when they're happy, thrive when they're achieving great things. Okay, jester parafolks are good at making fun of everything and are always full of surprises. They thrive the most when they can make people laugh and follow their whimsy. Gloomy parafolks get sad easily, but they choose to embrace it. They thrive the most when they are sad. Energetic parafolks are very active and often have an energy surplus that allows them to do more with their day. They thrive the most when they can use this extra energy. Hmm. I think for now, we're going to go serious. Okay, social perk. Good at being alone. Pair of folks with this social perk prefer to spend time alone rather than with others. Being alone gives them significant bonuses. Good at making friends. Pair of folks with this social perk like the company of others. They make friends very easily. Okay, being alone, they get a bonus. I don't know, because I am going to want to work on skill gains, but I know that you can also do stuff with other para folks. Hmm. Okay. But they make friends very easily. Okay. They like the company of others. Okay. Good at taking care of others. Para folks with this social perk put others first and are always there to help. They can relieve other paras' needs and bad emotions. That sounds kind of cool. Relieve others' needs and bad emotions. I think once we start doing like family gameplay at some point, um, maybe one of our paras will have that. Good at romantic relationships. Pair folks with this social perk love having some romance in their lives. They have more success with flirting and get more interesting flirting prompts. Um, I think not for this one. Good at cooperating. Pair folks with this social perk love being with others and doing things together. They shine the brightest in groups. Oh, I don't know. kind of want to branch out a little bit from my normal gameplay, but okay, I think for this one, good at being alone. That's what we'll do. Okay, talent. Okay, so I think our talent is going to inform how we fill in our points. So is she a jack of all trades? Or we've got music, fitness, food, technology, art, or good at nothing. Pair folks with this talent are good at nothing. Not everyone can be talented. Their skills progress slowly. They fail tasks more often and they get sick easily. Aw. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. All right, art. Pair folks with this talent excel at painting and express themselves via visual art. They're at their happiest creating art, and their paintings sell for more than those of pairs without the art talent. Okay. Um, Technology. A pair of folks with this talent love computers, and skills like programming are easy for them. They have abilities linked to their computer usage. Food. Pair of folks with this talent love eating and cooking and know their way around a spice rack. They start off knowing more recipes than other pairs, and their food gives special effects to those who eat it. That's cool. Because yeah, I had heard that like you don't start out just like knowing all the recipes and you just have to increase your skill and then you can cook them. No, like just because you increased your skill doesn't mean that you know the recipes. You have to like talk to other paras to know the recipe, or like I think you can buy recipes. Yeah. Okay, fitness. Pair folks with this talent love to move and are the happiest at their sweatiest. They get happy when they exercise and their hygiene need drains slower. Music. Pair folks with this talent excel with musical instruments. Piano, guitar, and even the triangle are no feat for them. Okay, so you can play the triangle in this game. That's good to know. They have special abilities that trigger when playing music. Interesting. Okay, jack of all trades. Pair folks with this talent perform well in all skills and want to learn as many things as possible. They get bonuses when they work on all their skills. Hmm, that sounds a little overwhelming. Okay, so do we think art? Hmm. I'm thinking art. I feel like that's going to be the sort of maybe a straightforward one. Okay, they can be vegetarian. We can change their sleeping habits and their cleaning habits. Okay, so let's adjust this art. So I think for creativity, we need a lot of that. Um, oh, okay. So charisma, mind, physique. I don't necessarily want any of these to be below that line. Um, you know what? Maybe that's where she's at. She's all right with people. She's all right. She prefers being. Oh, but then should she be serious? What is serious again? Thrive the most when they're achieving great things. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, maybe she's a serious artist. There you go. She's a serious artist. She's good at being alone, but she can handle herself in a group, I guess. Okay. Sleeping habits, normal, early bird or night owl. This is a different looking menu. I feel like this isn't the same type of menu as the rest of it. Like it doesn't. Okay, cleaning habits, normal, sloppy, or neat. I'm gonna go with normal. I was considering maybe sloppy, like uh, like you know how there's that stereotype of like artists who like need to have the chaos or something. Oop. Okay, so I just scrolled down and it freaked out. So I'm just using the scroller on my mouse and it's kind of freaking out a little bit. Okay. Okay. So let's go. These are your pair's emotions. Click on one to decide how your pair will react to it. Inspired, enjoying the train ride. Okay, depending on their emotions at any given time, pair of folks can pick new wants, which are short-term objectives to fulfill. So she can eat a snack, make 200 paradigms, or buy a new computer. Okay, let's click on eat a snack. Active wants are listed here. They reset when going to sleep. Good to know. And it looks like I can pin it or delete it. So I'm going to say okay. Select all your para folks and the train conductor. So like if I had made multiple people. Oh, okay. I did. I, I did. Okay, go to the next wagon by clicking on the blue rectangle. So I'm going to arrow. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to get used to that. My arrow keys are over here, but I want to use my mouse. Okay, go here. Oh, okay. When your together bar fills up, pick a conversation topic. Okay, so like once you've been talking long enough, then you get to decide. Request detailed train itinerary because I'm serious. Or say a generic hello, or promise to paint the landscape seen through the windows today. I like that one. Okay, and we just got acquaintance +1. Okay, take care of your para's needs or else they might get upset. Okay, so she's a little hungry. Click on the food to eat it. What food? Click on the food to eat it. Okay, oh, there's food up there. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I use press and hold the middle mouse button, and that way I can drag. Okay, click the food to eat it. There we go. Is that a grilled cheese sandwich? You're having a grilled cheese sandwich? It's a club sandwich. Okay, pick a storyteller. They affect gameplay, parameters, and difficulty level. Okay, so we have the dog, which is adorable, Stella, a storyteller that will protect your parafolks from life's lowest lows and make for a less challenging gameplay experience. I'm really tempted to do that one. Ugh. Okay, Maxence, interesting name. Never heard of that name before. Very interesting. Uh, Also, Spring 25, the Stardusts, Paralives tour. Okay, a storyteller that provides a fair and balanced gameplay experience. Should probably go with that one. Or Ricardo Costello III, a storyteller that will bring more challenges in your parafolks' daily lives. I'm not ready for that yet. Not ready for that. So it's between Stella and Maxence. I'm going to start with Maxence. Maybe. Okay. So, okay. So your together bar fills up. Start a conversation topic. It seems like there's an issue with the train. Is anyone here a mechanic? I'm not going to lie. No. It's a pretty little seaside town. There was an antique store. Oh, the lighthouse is boarded up. It's a cute house next to the lighthouse, though. That's at Edward and Company. It's a bus stop. It's kind of that was like a field in front of that house. It was like a farmhouse. All right, so we're at the train station. Paralives. Okay, purchase a house. Click on house icons to see the lot info. Okay. So, oh, that's it. That's the house info. Okay, or the lot info. Okay, I was expecting I don't know what I was expecting. 59 square meters, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Okay, how much money do I have? And it's paradigms, right? Which is funny, right? Because like a paradigm shift, but dimes like money. Okay, anyway, so I have 30,000. Your household balance in paradigms Use Paradigms to purchase new furniture and goods. Um, okay, so one bedroom, one bath uses up almost all of it. Oh, I was so confused. I'm like, why is this so cheap? It's 64 square meters. It's because it's the empty lot between the two buildings. Okay, 0 beds, 0 baths. I don't think I'm getting ready. I don't think I am ready to get into the build mode just yet. Okay, this is 190 square meters, 2 beds, 2 baths. Hold on, that was 190 square meters. This is 59 square meters. Okay, so yeah. So wait, it's bigger, but it's less expensive? Yeah, 27, 838, and you're 28, 538. Maybe it's because it's like in the town square. Maybe that's why it's more expensive. All right, what about this one? 27, 103 square meters, 2 bed, 1 bath. All right, I don't need 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with the more expensive one. I guess I'm getting a fancy apartment in the town square by this lot. 1462 left after the transaction. Yes. Cute little growing plant. Okay. All right. So right off the bat, pause time. Right? Like I need to, yeah. All right. Okay. Find a job, place a decorative item in your home, and cook a meal. Okay, so this is, you can look at the newspaper, read your mail. Okay, so there's all sorts of stuff happening. Okay, eat a snack. Everything looks pretty good. Okay, pairs are exhausted when this need is depleted. Use a bed to get some sleep. What is all this? Okay, your pair's long-term objectives. Inventory, relationships, occupation, skills, thoughts. Okay, and then we can build. All right. Oh, yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get used to the movement here. I'm gonna use a combination of. Okay, so I mean, how do I get up here? Oh, well, there's stairs there. Okay, so how do I go? There we go, down a set. Oh, okay, so I have to go up several flights of stairs. Okay, but then I have, all right, so I got a little dining nook, little living room, kitchen. Okay, so this is, I mean, it's kind of nicely furnished with a little, there we go, that's what I'm trying to see, the little desk there. The kitchen window looks out over the town square. And then if I go upstairs, okay, so I've got like a little wardrobe and good sized bed and a bathroom. Interesting shape to the bathroom, but it works. Okay, so, oh my gosh, okay. I was just trying to look at that painting there. That's cute with the little birds. All right, so yeah, she can look down on the little town square, the little well. That's really cute. I guess you're paying for the view. Um, okay, so let's go read the newspaper. Okay, is there a way to like center the camera? There we go. Okay, and you can just press F to do that. All right. So newspaper. The new paper. Issue number 1. Monday, spring 1, year 1. Mayor Gloomberg welcomes the Cooper household and shares a list of activities to do around town. Okay, I've been assigned homework from the mayor. All right, the Astronomy Club will observe a rare space phenomena. Join them tonight at the Mountaintop Park. Okay, and please stop with the graffiti, says Mayor Gloomberg. It's not very nice. I like it. I'm with you. Okay, accept list. Okay, discover the town. Show on map. Okay, it's the park. It's nice that there's 4 bathrooms at the park. Okay, but I said show on map. Can I not like, okay, well, where is that in relation to like me? Okay, so here I am. So, well, I guess I don't really have to know how to get there. No, I don't want to sell the lot. I just want to, oh, oh, I'm still, okay. I'm still here. I thought it like took me to another menu. It did not. Good to know. All right, mail. Again, Monday, spring 1, year 1. Welcome to Paralives. This life is yours to explore and build. Have fun. The development team. Thanks, guys. Is that's it? Okay. All right, so this is, I got a little duck and I got 100 paradigms. Is that a little like a soap dish? I think it's a soap dish. Okay. All right. So let's start with happy. Pick a reaction. Completing a want. Completing a want. What? Oh, I'm happy because of those things. And that's what I have left. Okay, I'm inspired. And because I've just moved in. What is the exclamation mark? I guess these are things I can do. Okay, be alone for an hour, level up art knowledge by 2 levels, make 200 paradigms, become friends with Roberto Robert. What a name, Roberto Robert. Flirt with Roberto Robert. Is he not Bobby Robert? Okay. Um, okay, but what happened to my settle home? Okay, I guess I should find a job. How do I find a job? I was looking at the newspaper. Oh, okay, finding a job. Working is the most common way. Okay, not going to read through all that now, but working is the most common way for para folks to earn money. When a para has a job, they automatically commute to and from work based on their job schedule. Para folks cannot be controlled while they're at work. Fair enough. Finding a job. Click on the computer. Okay. The computer, the phone, posters at workplaces around town. They change every day. Okay. Job postings have different requirements expressed in the form of points. Mouse over a position to see where your parafolk stands and what they need to improve to be able to get a specific job. Okay. Parafolk needs to increase their skills in cooking or gain more work experience in the field to be able to get the position. Okay, that's fair. Okay, I'll read through that work stuff later. For now, let's... Ooh, I thought I could click through there. Okay, why can't I click through there? Is it because I have to unclick that to make those go away? Why can't I move anything? I feel like I'm in a menu here and I need to like get out of the menu to be able to like move the mouse. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick one of these. So let's level up art by 2. Okay, now I can move the camera. So go here and, oh right, I can just click F and then unpause. Okay, change the speed of time to 1, 2. Okay, so this is times 1, this is times 5, and this is times 15. Okay, so that's, I feel like that's similar. I can just, oops, F again. see, is there like a toggle wall visibility? There we go, partial. Ah, just gotta go up the, okay, and then pause. Oop, is that not pause? Pause. Oh, okay, you guys probably couldn't hear that click, but it sounded like an old school VCR. For those of you old enough to know what a VCR is, it sounded like the noise a VCR makes when you press the buttons. So I kind of love that. Okay, so do you have to like sit down first? I don't think you have to sit down first. I think I can just click on the computer. Find a job. What does this view look like? Do I have to like tell you to stop sitting down so that you'll then find a job? Yes, yes, I did. Okay. Software development. So we've got two options there. Okay. Art. It's probably what I'm going to want to do. Um, Map web. Okay. A receptionist at the museum or the library. Or is that the museum slash library? Is it both a museum and a library? But I don't necessarily have to go into art. Like I could go into education maybe and then hmm. Okay, service. Oh, lots of options here. Store clerk, hairdresser, receptionist, store clerk, store clerk. Okay, music. Oh, music therapist. How cool. I love that you like don't need any skills for that. Like music therapist at the hospital. Look, unless all you're doing is like hit and play on the music and you're just like following the doctor's recommendations, there's a lot more to music therapy than that. Um, but I guess they have to make some things just entry level. Otherwise, well, anyway. Okay. Management. Not qualified for any of those. Maintenance. Oh, excuse me, janitor. Nurse, right, because day one, you could totally be a nurse. It doesn't require years of schooling or anything. Okay, science. Science, you're not qualified, but nursing you are. Interesting. Also, again, the physical education teacher. That's, okay. Willing suspension of disbelief, right? Okay, let's start as a receptionist. All right, so we can pick our schedule, 7 to 12, 12 to 5. Okay, so I'm going to go with 7 to 12. Um, yeah, yeah, I think 7 to 12. Um, and then we have Sunday and Monday off. Okay. Starts next Tuesday. Today's Monday. All right, place a decorative item in your home and cook a meal. Okay, so actually, I think that I'm going to pause there and pick this up again tomorrow because creating the para folk took a long time. Okay, so save. Let's unstuck. Use this button to unstuck all your para folks. Okay, good to know that that's there. All right, let's save first just because I don't know how the exiting works. Like maybe it doesn't give you the option to save before you exit. Exit game, would you like to save before quitting? You know what? Let's hit cancel. Let's quit to main menu. Would you like to save before quitting? Save and quit, even though I just saved. I'm one of those people that does the save and then the save again. And it's a lovely home screen here. It's a lovely menu. Um, yeah, So I'll be playing this casually, and maybe you join me, and I'll be putting recordings of these up on YouTube, and I'll sort of get this streamer thing figured out. Um, Never done it before. Clearly, as if you couldn't tell. Also, I just moved houses, so mess behind me, complete and utter mess. Um, yeah, all right. See you next time.